Good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning, good morning. Guys, like, good morning. Let's do weekend energy. Weekend energy. Can't believe it's Friday. TGIF. TGIF. My face looks super dark, right? I just sit under the lamp all day. You know what it is? It's dark. It's dreary. It's dreary. I'm glad I'm not like Eeyore today. I'm telling you, like, my whole life, dreary days literally make me dreary. Can't stand it. It's like I gotta snap myself out of it. I gotta snap myself out of it, yo. So there's that. Kai's sleeping. His schedule's getting a little better. He slept a little longer yesterday. He's been going to bed earlier, obviously, you know. He's getting there. I was up for a while last night. I'm talking like hours laying in bed, laying at the ceiling. Normally, my eyes are shut. And I'm trying. And I'm tossing and turning. But last night, I was like, you know what? F it. I'm just going to keep my eyes open tonight. And stay on my ceiling. I should put a tapestry above my bed. At least it'll give me something to look at. I'm telling you. How do you do this? It's not ready. It's not ready, yo. Alright. Weekend energy. Someone feels really defeated. Someone's not been speaking the truth. The Eight of Swords reversed. So coming out of that, okay. Look at this song, you see right through me. So you know this person's not speaking the truth. Okay. But we're coming out of it. So like we're coming out of a mental entrapment type thing, okay? High Priestess. Ten of Swords reversed, so coming out of that. Princess of Pence reversed. Hierophant. The Hangman reversed. See, here's the thing. This is what's like, for me, for major arcana, okay, you got 4. And these are major. Like, that's why they're called major arcana. But, like, we have Justice, the High Priestess, the Hangman, the Hierophant. All right, so I don't know if there's, for some, there is definitely a marriage ending. For some, it's whether or not somebody wants to be committal. I think somebody with this High Priestess is like, okay, considering the truth was reversed, so the truth wasn't being told. Okay, I think the High Priestess upright is kind of like saying, like, go speak your truth. All right, you won't feel like you're mentally trapped, you know, because whoever comes and speaks the truth right here, here's the deal. It looks like somebody's coming because right now they feel defeated. This person can't hold on to their emotions anymore. It's too much for them. All right, they can't. Whomever this group is, it's too much for them to continuously holding these feelings. Okay, and trust me, they don't want to come in with the truth, but they are. okay? And they know the only way. I think it's because they're kind of hearing the divine. They're listening to their intuition is what they're doing, okay? And they know in order to feel free, they need to speak the truth, all right? So at one point they're at the Ten of Swords, but they're coming out of that, so that's a good thing, okay? So, because once they speak their truth, that's how they're gonna feel, okay? This is somebody who didn't want to talk, didn't want to deliver messages, didn't want to be in a relationship, didn't want to settle down, didn't want to change their perspective, didn't want to look outside the box for damn sure, did not want to use their intuition, okay? But they're gonna tell you the truth. It's just their mind. They can't handle it anymore. Whatever this is, they can't deal with not speaking. I'm gonna clarify, but I just wanna. I saw acceptance, so it's like change, yeah. So best advice for weekend energy. What's the lesson for weekend energy? I'm doubt. See, they're doubting it. All right, they're doubting. In acceptance. I knew I saw it like 3 times. I'm learning you can't accept things you can't change. So that's basically saying that they've been such in their mind for so long. It's like, okay, well, this isn't working for me. Okay, like I have to accept what's happening, and I guess go talk about it. So it's like the release the need to know all the answers because they were trying to figure it out themselves. You know what I mean? But like in all reality, it takes two to finish the story, to make a story complete. Okay, so they're having doubt on whether or not to come in, but it looks like they're definitely coming in. I mean, there's no question, okay? But whomever this person is really feeling defeated. Like they're doubting that they can do this, okay? My best advice would be just go, okay? Because you've changed your perspective. You've changed your mind when it came to something. But I still don't think that this person wants a firm commitment. So I'm not quite sure what kind of conversation this is going to be for you guys. All I know is that it's coming in because mentally they can't handle not speaking about it anymore. Tell me about justice. Fortitude. All right, coming in swinging. All right, so it's basically the Page of Swords. Okay, but like this is the one that's like either this person's just like that angry. I don't think it's that. I think it's the reciprocator. Because this is the one where they're like she's holding the cup, but she's like ready to bonk it off somebody's head. Like, you won't come at me now. So it's like it's still a message. It's still a messenger coming in, but like, where's the love? Like, this is all swords. This is all air with major arcana. So to me, it seems like it should be a major conversation, but where's the emotion? You know what I'm saying? It's like this person wants to come in like stinging. Like, I'm just gonna like sting. What, you want to sting? Like, leave your little stinger in and then leave? Like, there's definitely ego in this card. You're coming out of the Eight of Swords. I feel like with the High Priestess is a little love here. Tell me about the High Priestess. Only because I can say that because of how the card is. See, the Queen of Pentacles reversed though. But it's like, do I make the effort? Do I not make the effort? Because this person really did not want to make the effort. So why come in if you're not going to make an effort? Want to know why? Because this person is losing their minds. It's like, fine, I'll give in. That's why I see ego. I see pride. I see like maybe they'll feel like humiliated. But here's the deal with humiliation. It's like, why? Because you have to apologize. That's humiliating to you. Like, I don't know. I kind of like when a man comes at me and you can own up to what went down and apologize. Like, I don't know. It's sexy. Not like turn on sexy, but it, it's sexy that you can own up to what needs to be owned up to. Speak your truth, you know? I don't know if this person's worried that you're not going to put the effort in because they put no effort in before. It's a possibility. Tell me about the Queen of Pence. The King of Pence, see? All right, so here's the deal. One's willing to put the effort in and the other's not. But this is because the conversation's just starting to go down. So this woman that once was chasing him, because he was the runner, okay? Because I put her first, regardless if she was up or down. If she was down, her back is turned now. So it looks like the woman might not really want to put the effort in. And like I said, the woman has got a cup up like, you want to come at me? Okay. So he was the runner. So now the runner wants to put effort into it. Okay. They're coming out of their Ten of Swords. They're coming out of whatever it was they were mentally battling. Okay. So meanwhile, women or men, but because of the gender on my card, that's how I read it, remember? But vice versa all the time. The woman right here could actually be a man taking on, divine energy, feminine energy, because we do that. It's the yin and the yang. That's how we balance. Okay. But regardless, the runner now wants to put effort into it. The runner had a lot of mental things going on. So I don't know what you were thinking this whole time, but this person's been in their thoughts, their head for a really long time. Okay. And I'm not justifying anything. I'm just saying, okay, you might have been dealing with somebody who had depression, somebody who has anxiety, somebody who has a chemical imbalance, somebody who has minor bipolar, somebody who has an addiction, somebody who has like something they were battling. So, you know what I mean? Like, so I don't know if you necessarily know. Okay. All you know is that you were done putting effort into something and now this person's coming back around and wants to put effort into it. All right. But what's been holding them up is the doubt. Okay. And the fact that they're coming in feeling defeated is not good because that means they're coming in with ego. So that's not good. This conversation is going to have to be a loving conversation. Like there has to be emotions here, guys, because if there's not, it's not good. All right. Somebody made a comment the other day and I'm actually going to bring it up. When I talked about no drinking, no doing drugs, no smoking pot, no getting shit-faced, when this person comes in, don't, because your anxiety's up. Like certain things up. You got anger, you got anxiety, you got pride. There's a lot of things, and that liquor can like instantly, can it calm you with the anxiety, this and that, but then how many do you have to have before you have anxiety? Like, do I need to take a Valium? I got anxiety. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, when I say don't drink and smoke pot, don't do any of that, because when you're about to come together to have a conversation like this, you need to be clear-headed, you need to be logical, and there's a lot of logic on my board right here, but there's no feelings. Okay, so we're gonna keep clarifying, but that's all I'm saying when it comes to a conversation. Don't be effed up. All right, because you're gonna want to take this in. You want to take in what's being said and told. You don't want to wake up the next day and wonder. This conversation is going to be hard enough. Imagine if you're fucked up trying to have this conversation. It defeats the purpose. What's the point? The universe has been pulling you guys together. It still boils down to free will. So if this person's coming in, it's free will. Okay, you're obviously going to want to hear what this person has to say, regardless of effort or not, because your mind can change. Here we go with the wild thoughts again. All right, because you guys have that intense, this is an intense connection. It's a very spiritual connection. Okay? So be straight when you have this conversation. To me, I already clarified that with the woman. So it's like this woman, this high priestess, is very spiritual too. I mean, she's the Queen of Pens. Like, I'm surprised the Queen of Wands didn't come up. But just be straight. Tell me about the Princess of Pens. Now this could be this King of Pens coming in as a male, but now this person, watch, Eight of Cups. So this is somebody that walked away. Okay. Walked away from something that could have been successful. So that's where the pride and envy, that's where all that comes in. Okay, the foolish man, yeah, they weren't willing to take a risk at the time. Okay, and I don't know if they're still, no, I can't say that because they are willing to take a risk. That's why, because they weren't willing to take a risk at the time. All right, they weren't living in their truth. You know, they weren't being truthful to themselves. Okay, they made foolish decisions. Why you two were dealing with each other, this person was kind of just doing their thing while you were trying to put the effort in. Okay, so they were probably giving to somebody else while you were giving to them. Okay, and this person walked away from you. Okay, and now they know it was like a foolish decision because it probably was something that could have been successful. But don't look at stuff like that, guys, because everything happens the way it's supposed to happen when it happens. That's how it works. Don't, I wish this, I wish I didn't do that, I wish I did that. Don't do that, because everything literally happens in the right time. Okay, you get to where you're at because it's the right time. Like I said, I mentioned to you guys before, my twin, the minute it was either the first time or the second time he came to my house, it's like I knew that this was going to be more, and now was not the right time. And I say to myself, man, I wish I had just blah 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 blah. Nah, because if that was the case, I wouldn't be sitting here today helping you guys. Okay, I wouldn't have been able to help myself. You know, so that's what I'm saying. Like, don't feel defeated. Don't feel like it was like a huge loss. Could have been a loss if this person doesn't want this XYZ. Yeah, but I don't even see it going that way. Okay, like, I'm not foretelling what this conversation is going to go in the future. I'm just telling you how it is and how it's going to be, and I still yet don't see emotion on the board. But this person has changed their mind when it comes to now being committal. I think this person wants to put the effort in, and now you might see a little, some commitment. I don't know about fully being committed though. Tell me about the Hierophant. All right, but I mean, you got the, I mean, well, it's actually the Knight of Pens. All right, so that's what I'm saying. Not quite there on the commitment. Maybe a little commitment. All right, the Ace of Swords gonna come in and speak the truth. Yeah, because they were lying. So you're going to hear the truth, all right? This person is going to want to work together, but I don't know to what extent, guys, okay? Let's talk about the Hangman. It could just be like, hey, let's go with the flow, this, and this, and you're like, nah, it's all or nothing, okay? Because I've been through all this, or there's no in between, all right? So that's why I'm saying it's all swords, so be super careful, all right? With the Eight of Wands, and I believe it was reversed, all right? So it's like this person was slow, coming at you. You might not be talking to them now, but like, you're not, because they were in hangman position. So this will get reversed, because there'll be a conversation. You guys will start talking. There'll be messages, all right, being sent back and forth, all right, with the Princess of Cups. Yes, apologies, okay, with the Five of Pens reversed, telling you why, you know, what the deal, like what went down. All right, why there was no love, why there was no feelings. All right, so the Empress. All right, so it looks like the Empress is the one not really sharing her feelings, and see how the roles reverse, guys. And it's not a stingy thing, it's just because the woman was putting all the effort in before, and the man wasn't, and now that he does, the woman's just like, for some, for women, your heart chakra is not open, okay? This person is going to come in and offer an apology and explain why things happen the way they happened, okay? So this person is coming in with a little bit of an emotion, okay? I just don't know what you women are going to do. I'm not saying it's not going to work, okay? I just know that it's taking a lot for this particular energy, and I'm going to say male, it's taking a lot for this particular energy to come in and talk to you, okay? So be open. I think what it's going to do is throw you off your game, okay? Like, this might be somebody that you had a child with that you lost too, okay? But you had a miscarriage, an abortion, something, okay? This would be this person coming in for some, okay? But I just kind of feel like you're not, with the Empress being reversed, this is somebody who her self-worth all of a sudden just like disappeared, okay? Don't let that happen, okay? Or this is just this person thinking like the love is gone, the effort's gone, why bother? I feel defeated. So maybe because you're no longer putting effort into anything, regardless before the conversation or when it takes place, because you didn't put effort into anything. You just stopped putting effort into a period. You stopped messaging. You stopped doing, you know what I mean? And now this person's like, shit, like maybe the love's gone. Now this person's doubting how you feel. Okay. So this could be him, considering he was the one that had to change his perspective. So now it's like, okay, damn, like I got to open up, I got to open up the lines of communication. I need to apologize and I need to explain and speak the truth. Now, at the same time, this person's thinking that you no longer are going to put emotions into this after they speak the truth. They feel like whatever it is they have to say is going to make you stop loving them, is going to make you disappear. And that's where this doubt is. Because whatever it is they have to tell you, it's a doozy. Okay? It's a doozy. So there's that. Okay, let's get best advice for you. Because this is a tough one. This is literally weekend energy. Okay? Something could be successful. Go play. The universe is saying play, have fun, be open to this. Okay? It's love. It can be successful. Gross. Somebody has a broken heart. Well, somebody's heart was definitely broken in the process of all this. Best advice for weekend energy. So with the whole commitment thing, I don't know. All right, I don't. That's too many. All right, but no, it's only two. And choices, like you're gonna have to decide. Choices was at the bottom too. The Two of Pence was there with choices. Yeah, and honesty at the bottom and self-worth, but they're coming over that. All right, if you guys stay focused, you both wished for this. I'm just saying. Okay, I'm sure you didn't wish for all this and all the shit ton of dumpsters or shit beforehand. Okay, but it can be successful in having a brand new beginning. It goes from success to one. Okay, it's on you guys what you're gonna do. All right, but this person coming in is doubting your feelings right now, which is fine, because if you had to stop, tell them how you truly feel when this person comes. Don't be afraid of opening up. But I will tell you why I was saying, which is fine, is because in all reality, you had to stop putting the effort in because you were chasing something that didn't want to be chased. You were, you can't fix something that doesn't want to be fixed. Okay, so I'm just gonna leave it at that. All right, but I am gonna tell you, be completely honest with your feelings, because if this was upright, This is actually the woman saying, okay, I'm looking at this particular person like marriage material. I got a lot of love for this person. Okay, but because this person's having doubt, it's making them feel defeated, like they don't know how to come in. So they're kind of coming in a little hastily. Okay, so you might just, when you, that's why I'm saying no drinking, no drugs, don't do nothing like that, because you might, you considering you're the empress, and I'm not saying it's your job, but you might have to be the bigger person, and even though they're being a huge person by coming in, but I'm just saying, like, it's taken a lot for this person, but you might have to try to tone down this person's emotions, like just try to like calm their anxiety a little bit, like don't sit there, like don't do that, because the connection between you guys is, I can see it. So don't be smug. All right, like, you want this person to come in. I'm not saying reach out and be like, come talk to me, I love you, yada yada yada, but I'm just saying, like, at one point you were looking at this person as marriage material. There's no question that you've considered this. Okay, and there's no question that they've considered that, but now they don't know, they're doubting how you feel, and they feel defeated. So don't, because there's attitude on the board, don't make them feel, just don't be inferior, like don't be little, don't do nothing, because they might be coming in with a little ego, but you can calm that. You're the empress, you can calm that. You know how to work with that emotion. Work with it. Don't be smug. This is not the time to be smug. Okay, so success came out first, so I'll say that. Actually, I saw the fledgling first, so I'm going to read the fledgling. This is a time for you to remember that you cannot know things until you experience them. Being in this involving state means you may stumble a bit. Don't expect yourself to be perfect. Now is the time for being gentle on yourself and step into your destiny and become the beautiful person that you're meant to be. When the fledgling appears, this is a sign of new growth and a wonderful new opportunity. Step forward with it with curiosity and willingness to learn and discover. Okay, basically what I just said. Don't be, I'm not saying cater to this person, but as an empress, you know what the heck I'm talking about. And I just got the goosebumps. So if it happens to me, I now know I have to be that person too. Okay, it's not a bad thing, but I know for a damn sure, if you're the empress, you know how to handle this scenario. That's all I'm saying. Okay, and I know you guys know, because I got the goosebumps. So don't be smug, because this can have a beautiful ending with a new beginning, being successful. That's what I'm saying. Like, even the way it's coming in, it's coming in this way because it's this, God's up, pride's in the picture. Like I said, maybe a little humiliation. I hate that word, but it's like, I've been humiliated plenty of times, but then I think about it and I'm like, nah, Court, in all reality, no, you haven't, because I wouldn't be sitting here. Well, I have, but like, I'm not going to dwell on it and feel that emotion, because I wouldn't be here today if I didn't express how I felt and all that. Okay, if, you know, people go through different lessons, okay? Like, to me, this isn't humiliation, but to this person, it could be having to come in and apologize. Like, it might be really hard for this person. It's definitely really hard for this person. All right, but they can suck it up, buttercup. All right, I'll give my empress that. They can definitely suck that shit up. All right, because you put a lot of effort into shit when they didn't. All right, but that's the past. So for this group, I'm telling you, if you're still holding on to all this emotion and fear and anxiety and anger, this is not for you. This read is not for you. All right, because even though all these swords are here, these swords, it's not anger. It's just, it's trying for me to tell you that this person's been sitting in mental anguish for a long time. And possibly you too. That's all. Okay? I'm not trying to justify shit. Success. Accomplishments are now yours. You're in the position to reap the rewards of your hard work. The symbol of success reminds you that hard work pays off. Being true to yourself and refusing to compromise will yield good things. Choosing this symbol is a wondrous life in a lesson in your life right now. The symbol requires you to keep working hard. The least you lose the knowledge you have gained. Now is not the time for slacking off. Keep going and celebrate even the smallest victory. Be proud that you do. As I am proud as you. Remember, everything you choose now will come to be realized, so choose wisely. And you know how I said, because this is the Five of Swords, all right? So this is, but it's in this deck, it's feeling defeated, but this is one who feels like they're victorious from a lose-lose situation. But that's what it's saying. Like it's not like this anymore. Like it's now the scenario has changed where this is a very small victory for somebody, because that it's trying to express to you, like I have, this is taking a lot for this person to come in and tell you the truth, regardless of the past. Okay, I know, but I also know when you get to a certain point, you know, you talk about it, you work on it, you move past it. It can be very successful if you want it to. All right, if you two want this to work out, then it can. But I will tell you, like, I know it can, because this person's coming in as the Knight of Pence. He's almost the king, okay? So the effort's definitely going to be there, okay? But you definitely looked at this person like marriage material. You got a lot of love for this person. That love just doesn't go away like that, okay? So they just feel like you don't love them anymore because you're not putting effort into it. It's just their fear of the unknown, okay? So do what you have to do. I'm not saying coddle. Don't coddle shit. All right? I'm not saying, you know where I'm going with that. If you're the Empress, you know what kinds of surrender this is talking about. I hope you do. It's not saying, like, you know where I'm going with this. I really hope you know where I'm going with this. Like, I'm not saying coddle the shit out of them. I'm just saying, like, a little bit of leeway for somebody who's nervous and has anxiety. Okay? Because in all reality, you guys are you can be mirroring each other, and this person's going to come in, and you're going to feel this person's anxiety. Okay? So just that's why I'm saying, especially with the drinking too. All right? Just, you know, don't stress over this conversation. If it comes in, it comes in. For those who it comes in for, don't stress over it. Don't be like, oh, it's coming, blah 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 blah. Nah, don't stress over it, because if you guys are this close and it's happening, they're gonna feed off your anxiety. You're gonna feed off their anxiety. Like, don't do it. Okay, just continue living your everyday life like you have been. All right, this is also for some have healed, some have not in this group. Okay, it looks like the woman may have done some way more healing than the man. Okay, but take this as I'm reading the gender on the card, because I come up in my spread sometimes as kings. Okay, because I'm taking on the masculine energy, which is okay, the yin and the yang. Okay, this person's also coming in with this message as pages. Okay, this is because this is new to this person. This person hasn't been down this avenue. All right, this is a learning experience for them. Okay, so Emperors and the Queen of Pence definitely know how to nurture. I'm not saying coddle. Do not coddle. Okay, but just make sure you try to make the surroundings, the situation, the environment a little more comfortable. You know, make sure you're kind of at ease. All right, it's the best advice I can give you for this scenario. Okay? Love you guys. I love you guys. Have a fantastic weekend. All right? All right, 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 all right. It's tricky. It's tricky, tricky, tricky. I love this song. Cassie, me and you. Here is where I want. Oh, wrong part. And I'm talking about the way I do what I do. Anywho, You guys can go listen to the song. It's me and you, Cassie. Okay, I love it, and it is that is a me and you situation on my board. This song is I can see you want me too. Like even though there's doubt, there's all this stuff like that. That's what I'm saying. That connection is phenomenal. It's phenomenal. Okay, my shirt looks really wrinkly. It's really wrinkly. I think I gotta buy one of those steamers. I'm leaving. Howdy. Bye. I was waiting for you to tell me you were ready. That's what I'm saying. Someone healed. Okay. Here's where you wanna be. You guys are gonna be alright. I love you guys.